Do you let your dog snuggle up next to you every night? You might think it's harmless or even adorable. But what if I told you the truth about this nightly habit might actually shock you? In the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the real effects of sleeping with your dog, the good, the bad, and the surprising things that no one talks about. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn could change the way you share your bed tonight. Hey loyal dog lovers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. This is the place where we talk about everything dogs, how to keep them happy, healthy, and make your bond stronger than ever. And today we're asking one big question. Is it actually a good idea to let your dog sleep in your bed every single night? By the end of this video, you'll know the benefits, the risks, and how to make it safe, if you decide to keep sharing your bed with your furry best friend. Before we jump in, show your love for your pup by hitting that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our weekly dog tips. Let's start with the good news, because yes, there are a lot of benefits to letting your dog sleep next to you. Benefit #1. Stronger bonding sharing. A bed is one of the best ways to strengthen your emotional connection. Dogs are pack animals, and sleeping together makes them feel like they're part of your family pack. That closeness builds trust and makes your dog feel safe. Benefit #2. Stress relief. Ever notice how relaxed you feel when your dog snuggles against you? That's not just in your head. Studies show that spending time close to your dog actually lowers your stress hormone, cortisol, and increases feel-good chemicals like oxytocin and serotonin. In simple terms, cuddling your dog before bed can literally make you happier. Benefit #3. Better sleep quality. For some people, the sound of their dog breathing or softly snoring is incredibly calming. It can help you fall asleep faster and even stay asleep longer. It's almost like having a living, breathing weighted blanket right next to you. Benefit #4. Comfort and security. Dogs are natural protectors. Knowing they're nearby can make you feel safer, especially if you live alone. Their presence can give you peace of mind, helping you sleep more deeply. Benefit #5. Natural heater on cold nights. This one is especially nice during the winter. Dogs radiate body heat, and having them next to you can make those chilly nights much cozier. So yes, there are some amazing upsides. But before you get too comfortable, we have to talk about the other side of the story, the risks that many dog owners don't think about. Here's where things get a little tricky. Sleeping with your dog every night isn't always as perfect as it sounds. Downside #1. Sleep disruptions. Dogs move around at night. They dream, they twitch, they sometimes bark or growl in their sleep. And if you have a light sleep cycle, this can wake you up multiple times a night, leaving you groggy in the morning. Downside #2. Hygiene concerns. Even the cleanest dogs bring dirt, hair, and pollen into the bed. If your dog spends time outside, they might track in bacteria or even tiny pests. And yes, while it's rare, fleas or ticks can be transferred if your dog isn't on proper prevention. Downside #3. Allergy triggers. Dog hair and dander can worsen allergies and asthma symptoms, even if you don't think you're very allergic. Over time, constant exposure in close quarters can make symptoms worse. Downside #4. Behavioral problems. Some dogs can get too used to sleeping with you and develop separation anxiety when you're away. Others might start guarding the bed, growling if someone tries to move them. That's not something you want to encourage. Downside #5. Health risks. Though uncommon, dogs can transmit zoonotic diseases, things like ringworm or intestinal parasites, especially if they're not regularly dewormed or seen by a vet. Don't worry, I'm not saying you have to ban your dog from the bed forever. But these are things you should be aware of if you share your bed every single night. So now that we've covered the benefits and the risks, what can you do to make sure bed sharing is safe and comfortable for both you and your pup? Stick around, because in the next few minutes we'll go over simple expert tips that will make bedtime a breeze, and I'll also tell you when it might be a good idea not to let your dog sleep with you. Alright, let's talk solutions, because if you love those nightly cuddles, you don't have to give them up. Here are some expert-approved tips to make bed sharing safe and healthy for everyone. Tip #1. Keep up with vet visits. This one is non-negotiable. Make sure your dog is up to date on vaccinations, flea and tick prevention, and regular checkups. A healthy dog means a safer sleeping environment. Tip #2. Practice good grooming. Brush your dog regularly to reduce shedding and dander. Wipe their paws after walks, especially if they've been outside on grass, dirt, or sidewalks. This keeps your bed cleaner and reduces allergens. Tip #3. Train for bedtime manners. Teach your dog a settle or bedtime command so they learn to lie calmly instead of pacing, digging, or jumping on and off the bed all night. If they get restless, consider a quick potty break before bedtime. Tip #4. Give them their own spot. This one's a game changer. Designate a specific blanket or section of the bed as their spot. It creates boundaries so they aren't hogging your pillow or pushing you off your mattress. Some owners even use a dog bed next to their bed as a compromise, so you still get that closeness without losing your personal space. Tip #5. Keep your bedding fresh. Wash your sheets, pillowcases, and blankets regularly, at least once a week. It may sound like a lot, but it helps keep allergens, dirt, and bacteria from building up. Follow these simple steps and suddenly, sleeping with your dog isn't just a sweet experience, it's also a healthy and safe one. Now, here's something important. There are times when letting your dog sleep with you might not be the best idea. If you have severe allergies or asthma, constant exposure to dog hair and dander can make symptoms worse. If your dog has aggression issues, if they guard the bed, growl, or refuse to move, it can become a safety risk, especially if you have kids. If you're a very light sleeper, your dog's movements might leave you feeling sleep-deprived and cranky. If there's a baby in bed, for safety reasons, babies and dogs should never share the same sleeping surface. If you fall into one of these categories, consider letting your dog sleep in their own bed nearby. You still get that companionship without sacrificing your health or safety. So here's the truth. Sleeping with your dog every night isn't just about comfort. It affects your health, your dog's behavior, and even the quality of your sleep. For some of us, it's one of the best bonding experiences we can share with our pups. For others, it might not be the healthiest choice. The key is to do it safely. Keep your dog clean, healthy, and well-trained, and keep your bed fresh and cozy. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you let your dog sleep in your bed every night? Or do you prefer to give them their own space? Drop your answer in the comments below. I love reading your stories. If you learned something new today, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with a friend who loves their dog, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our all tips here on Loyal Dog Lover.